If you haven't heard of it, parkrun is a free 5K timed event that happens across the UK and across the world. Happens on a Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, where lots of runners tie up their shoelaces and go for a free 5K. Parkrun is a race against yourself and no one else. So one of the things that makes parkrun interesting is the idea of running a PB or a personal best. When you first start parkrun, PBs can come quickly, but over time, as you get quicker and faster, they become harder to find. So I analysed a decade's worth of data at my local park run. So let's see what the data says about how runners improve and why the numbers 395 and 239 might be important for you if you're running a park run this weekend. PB at park run means running faster than your previous best time at that specific park run. So it's event specific. So not your fastest time anywhere, just at that particular course. And obviously first timers don't count because there's nothing to beat yet. So my local park run started in 2015, so it's been going around 10 years. The average is anywhere between 150 and 200 people. Slight dip after COVID, but it's now returned to normal pre-pandemic levels. So when my local park run started, there were PBs everywhere. In some weeks, 60% of participants were getting personal bests when they were running this course. Within a year, this dropped quite sharply, and it's continued to go down over time. So at the moment, roughly 11% of people who are running this park run will get a PB on average. So which month are people most likely to get a personal best in? So the highest month is September, with around 21.5% of runs being PBs at my local park run, so back to school and back to personal bests. So December stands out as the lowest month with under 13% PB rate. I'll let you draw your own conclusions about eating mince pies in that month. So does your overall experience affect the chances of getting a personal best? Quite clearly, yes. If you've done less than 10 park runs, you've got almost a 50-50 chance of a personal best. By the time you've hit 50, that drops down to 17%. And then after 250, that's under 10%. So the more you've run, the harder it becomes to improve. So this is the probability of getting a PB at my local park run, plotted against total park runs completed. So each dot represents a level of experience, so how many events someone has done overall versus the percentage chance of a PB at my local park run. So on the left, runners with very few runs, their PB rate is really high, sometimes 50, 60%. So as the total runs for a person increases, the probability of them getting a PB at my local park run steadily falls. So why are the numbers 395 and 239 important when you're getting a PB? So out of the 18 times that someone has done their 395th overall park run at my local park run, 10 of those times have resulted in PBs. So if you're coming up to your 395th or 239th park run and you've done my local park run before, you've got an excellent chance of achieving a PB according to the runners who've come before you. So to conclude, at my local event, your best chance of a PB is early on in your parkrun journey. This rate drops heavily as you gain experience. So if you are experienced and you're still getting PBs, celebrate it. They're much harder to come by. So that's it for this week's breakdown. If you enjoyed this, give it a like and subscribe to Behind the Numbers for more data-driven breakdowns. If there's any other particular stats or topics you'd like me to look at, parkrun or otherwise, please drop it in the comments. See you on Saturday at 9 a.m.